So we're talking about business automation, marketing, outreach, scaling your business. So this is one of my websites. If you know me, I have multiple businesses. So this is Apache Business Solutions. And Apache Business Solutions solves everyday business challenges that business owners have with lead generation, marketing, outreach, inbound and outbound, customer support, sales calls, business process automation, and other professional services. So, this is my latest and greatest business and the direction going forward. Of course, I'll still do photography, I'll still do video under this brand because that's part of marketing. I'm using Go High Level, and Go High Level is a system for automating your business doing email campaigns, SMS campaigns, newsletters, communities, online stores, AI automation, pretty much everything. Everything a business owner needs. I started using Go High Level a couple of months ago, and I'm automating new things every day in my business. And I'm becoming an expert at Go High Level, and I want to help you automate your business. So let me show you what I'm doing. The first business I chose to automate is my Legal Shield business because it's a lot of monotonous tasks that I have to do. I need to do them in volume, and the uptake on the outreach is not that great because the leads aren't that great. I purchase leads from a company that runs ads for work from home, and they're pretty low quality leads. This website has a dual purpose. So on the front end, it talks to businesses because eventually I'll market Legal Shield and all these services to business owners. Well, I am doing it, but I'm going to automate it as well. And then on the back end, it's also a marketing tool for people that want to start a work from home business. So my careers button here takes you to another page, which is directed at those people, the people that want to work from home. So, yeah, no bosses, set your own hours, no experience needed, proven system developed over 50 years. So, this markets to those work from home entrepreneurs. And basically, you can schedule a call. That's all you can do. Go High Level has a calendaring system. So, if you're familiar with Calendly, you don't need it anymore if you have Go High Level because it's got its own built in calendaring system. And then on the front end, I also have a calendar for the business owners. So these are two separate calendars. So the work from home careers goes to one calendar, the business owner calendar goes to a different calendar. And they can receive different messages because I don't want them to receive the same message. So let's talk about the work from home careers first. I buy leads and then I do a couple of different outreaches to them. I have an existing text sending system that I've been using and I'm still using it. And eventually I'll quit using it. And then I also have a Legal Shield CRM, which has a drip campaign for work from home. So I'm still using that and there's no reason to not use it because it's part of my Legal Shield membership and I can just add contacts into it and put them into a drip system and they get Legal Shield specific messages. This website, Apache Business Solutions, does not mention Legal Shield. It just talks about working from home because right now I'm offering Legal Shield. In the future, I may offer something else. So let me show you the back end. So this is the dashboard. So here you can look at basically any part of the system that you have interest in, your pipelines, your opportunities, your funnel activities, different stages that people are in. So basically, whatever data you want to look at. So we can see here that I have 163 leads in the system. I have 5,000. The biggest mistake people make is trying to dump everything in at once. I'm just slowly warming up the list. I'm gradually adding those 5,000 into this system. But first, I'm cleaning that list because there's a lot of bad numbers, there's a lot of bad emails, there's a lot of not interested type people. Once I go through my manual process of cleaning that list, and then I get a good response from people, then I move them into the automated system because then I can keep on following up in an automated fashion. Because as we know, it takes 7 to 12 touches or more to convert someone from a cold lead into a customer. So that's why you need an automated system. So let me show you some of the things that it has here. So here's a calendar. This is the calendar system. And you can see here that someone booked a call with me on Wednesday, the 26th. That was totally automated. They received email, they received an SMS, they went and watched a Zoom presentation, they watched a video that was all automatically sent to them. And then they got a prompt from my AI assistant to schedule an appointment. And they scheduled an appointment, and I called him and I had a great conversation with him. It's an insurance guy in Southern California, and he's got a team of 80 insurance people, and he wants to become a Legal Shield representative and get all of his 80 people to become a Legal Shield representative. So that would not have happened if it were not for my automation system. That's why you need the help of automation. So let me go to my contacts page and I'll show you some of that. I'm just kind of giving you an overview of the system here. So here's all my contacts. I have different lists that I've imported, and then I have a master list that I can blast out to. And then basically what I've got set up here is I've got an automation set up. So in this automation, the one that's running right now is an invite to a Zoom presentation tonight at 5 o'clock. So if I go here to page 2, so this is the core of the system. This is called an automation. And it's pretty simple. You typically have a trigger. On this one, I don't have a trigger. And then I have a conditional. So my conditional on here is, are they a Legal Shield lead? And if they're a Legal Shield lead, then I send them this information. Basically, I'm sending them an SMS and I'm sending them an email to join the Zoom call tonight. And then I wait until 4:45 p.m. and I send them a reminder. So, hey, just want to remind you the call is starting in 15 minutes. Jump on there 5 minutes early. So here's the SMS that goes out, and then here's the email that goes out. And then after the presentation, I send them another SMS and say, hey, what did you like best? And then I send them another email. What did you like best? And when they respond via email or via SMS, my AI automation is going to kick in and it's going to try and schedule an appointment with them on my calendar. So all that is completely automated and it works for however many leads I put into the system. So right now, I can show you my enrollment for this. So all these messages are on hold until 4:45. And then if we keep on scrolling. Okay, so basically it already sent all the messages. It queues them up in batches. and it sent out messages to all these 163 people. And then at 4:45, they'll all get a reminder. And then after 5:30, they'll all get a follow-up SMS and email. So that's great. That's completely automated. You can do all kinds of things with this system. So let me show you my AI agent. So I have an AI agent over here. Let's go over here to Conversation AI. So I've got a phone number that you can call and you can talk with my AI agent. So let's go over here to Voice AI and we'll test it out. My AI assistant is called Nexus Spark. And let me go into edit mode for her. So over here on the right, I can test the system.
Hey, this is Nexus from Apache Business Solutions. How can I help you today?
Hey, Nexus, I was calling about that work from home thing.
Great, thanks for letting me know. Can I get your first and last name?
Yeah, my name is Tom Smith.
Thanks, Tom Smith. What interests you most about working from home?
Well, I have a job and I got to work all the time and I don't really like it, so I want to work from home.
Are you working full time or is it part time?
Oh yeah, I'm working way full time.
Got it. What do you do for work right now?
Oh, I work in a restaurant.
Thanks for sharing that. Is there anything you do with?
Yeah, it's just way too many hours and my boss is a, slave driver.
Sounds tough. What kind of work experience do you have besides the restaurant job?
Well, I've worked in retail, I've worked in telemarketing, I've done a whole bunch of different things.
All right. Sounds like you've got a lot of experience. What are some goals or dreams you have for yourself?
Well, I'm in debt. I want to get out of debt. I have 3 kids and a wife and a house and pets. So I got a lot of responsibilities.
Thanks for sharing that, Tom. What appeals to you most about working from home? More time with family, flexibility, or something else?
All the above.
Makes sense. Do you have any side gigs or businesses you're working on right now?
Not yet.
What would you like to make per month working from home?
Well, starting out maybe 500 to 1,000 a month and then scale that up to full time. And, my goal is to make 10K a month.
Thanks for being clear about your goals. If I sent you a video about our company, would you watch it?
Absolutely.
Great. When do you think you'll have time to watch the video?
As soon as I get it.
So, please, one to
702-888-2744.
All right, just to confirm, 702-888-2744. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great. What's the best email to send you more info? Please spell it out if that's easier.
ACEDIGITALPRO
Got it. ACEDIGITALPRO@gmail.com, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you the video now. Call us back after you watch it. Thanks, Tom.
Oh,
After you watch the video, would you be available for a call later today or is tomorrow better?
yeah, I'd be available today.
All right. Is afternoon or evening better for a quick call from our team?
Evening.
Got it. Someone from our team will call you this evening. Thanks for your time, Tom. Have a great day.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Tom. Take care.
Bye. Hey, wasn't that good? So I trained Nexus Spark on how to gather all the information. Oh, look at the sun coming in on my face. Let me go shut my door. Okay, so I trained my AI assistant, Nexus, on how to gather the information from callers. And she'll basically do the same thing by chat on my chat widget that's on my website. And she'll also do it over text. So if someone's texting, she'll also do the same thing. And then by email, the AI chatbot is limited at the moment. But the one great thing about Go High Level is they're always adding new features and capabilities. So it's just a matter of time before the AI chat is fully implemented in every aspect. So that's very cool. So let's go to my calendar and see if we have something on the calendar. Now, she didn't exactly create um, a date on the calendar, but she did say someone from the team would call her back. So I don't see anything in my calendar right now. Let's refresh it. Okay, so there's nothing scheduled on the calendar right now. Let's go to contacts and see, I mean, conversations, and see what the latest conversation is. Okay, so here you go. So here is the call recap with Tom Jones. Okay, so Tom Jones called, and it's got the whole log here of the phone call. So I can look at that and I can see all the information. And then, oh, this is just a message to me, same message. And then I can look at my phone and I probably have a text message. Yep. So I have a text message right here. Okay, you probably can't read it, but and then my app just dinged. So there's an app that goes along with it for your phone, and I just got a message in my app saying that someone called. Here's the log of the call, right? So how cool is that? Like, that is so cool. Would you like that for your business? Doesn't matter what your business is, we can automate it. You just have to think about the different steps that you want to take someone through. And then we can map that out into the Go High Level system and implement, as much as you want. So it's pretty cool system. And then there's things called triggers. So if you want to trigger another automation based on them clicking on a link, you can do that. So like I have a couple video links in here. So when I send them a video and they click on that link, something happens. I also have my website. So in my emails that go out, I have my website link. So I want to see if someone's curious, right? If they click on the website link because they want to check out the company. What company is this, right? So I get a notification when they click on the website link. So we can set up any kind of trigger links for videos or websites or PDFs or whatever. Doesn't matter. And then you have opportunities. So here's Tom Jones. This is a new opportunity that just came in by phone call, right? So now Tom Jones is in the voice lead stage. And as we know, we sell from stage to stage. So my automated system is selling to the next stage. Now, if the lead was imported, it goes in here to my new leads category. If they click on a video link, then they go in here. So let's see if that works. I don't know if it will work because I was just testing the phone system, but let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go to my SMS and I just got this link and it says Apache Business Solutions and some letters, right? So I'm going to click on that. And it brings up a Legal Shield video that was created by Legal Shield. And I can sit here and play it. Okay, Nexus already.
And I'm here with my good friend Darnell Self.
Before I even started watching the whole thing, Nexus already sent me a message and said, "Hey, I see you watched the video. Can we schedule a phone call?" Right? So now it's moved from voice lead. I watched video. So now Tom, who is me, is in the watched video category of my pipeline. So now let me go look at my SMS and see what she sent me. She said, "We can't schedule a call with a team member until you have watched the video." So she sent me the video link. So maybe I need to change that message and make it say, "I see you've clicked on the link. Can we schedule a meeting with you?" Right? So that you kind of test the system and you find out what you need to edit. And that's why I'm not importing my 5,000 leads yet, because I want to test the system and refine it, right? Because you're never going to get it right the first time. So I'm going to type back, "I watched it." And let's see what she says. So I just got a notification in my app saying I watched it. So now we'll wait for Nexus to respond. Okay, while we're waiting on that, let me see what else I can show you. Here's the payment gateway. So you can set up any kind of payments, invoices, orders, shopping carts, gift cards. You can integrate it with other outside systems. Oh, I got an SMS. So let's see what I got. And Nexus said, "Awesome. Thanks for watching. Are you ready to book an appointment? I have the earliest availability on Friday, November 28th at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. or 6:30. Which one works for you?" So I'm going to say 5 p.m. So I just got a notification about my reply in the app. And then I'll get a message from Nexus here in a minute. So while we're waiting on that, let me go to sites. So you can set up any kind of site you want. You can set up funnel pages. You can set up blogs. You can set up webinars. You can set up regular websites. You can create forms. You can create, let me show you a form. So let me go over here to Wallace. No, let's go to WayneWallace.com. And on WayneWallace.com, this is my photography website. So if you scroll down at the bottom of this website, you'll see a form. So this is a Go High Level form that I embedded on my website, which is not Go High Level. So this website I created with AI, It's a custom coded website. It's HTML and CSS. It's not WordPress. There's no back end. And I wanted to put a form on my about page. So I just created a form and Go High Level. And so when people come here, they can fill out a form and I'll get an email about that. All right. I also have a pricing page and I have buttons on here to go purchase a session. I'm not using Go High Level for that yet. I could, right? Right now it just goes to a Stripe checkout, you know. But if I wanted to start automating my photography process, then I would put it in Go High Level. So you can slowly start integrating different parts of your business into the Go High Level system. Okay, Nexus responded. You're all set. Your appointment is booked for Friday, November 28th at 5 p.m. Let me know if you have any other questions. And I'm going to say thanks. Okay. So now let's go back and we're going to go to calendar. So see, here's my new appointment at 5 p.m. So this isn't a Zoom. I'm just going to do a phone call with them. But if you want to set up Zoom and integrate Zoom, you can. Okay. So I just try and make it simple at first and then add more complexity as you go. Because if you try and make it too complex in the beginning, then probably won't be very effective. Okay. And then Nexus responded again. And she said, "Hey, Tom, thank you for scheduling a call with one of our team members to talk about working from home with our company. We have a proven system developed over 50 years and used by thousands of people to achieve success, and we will teach you how to do the same. We're looking for business minded, coachable people that want to make money working from home. Best of all, you get paid daily. Be sure to watch this video about our company before your scheduled call." And then I have a link to the video. So they've gotten the link like 3 or 4 times now. Okay. There's no excuse for them not to have watched it. And then I got an internal notification about that. So now that is scheduled. It was completely handled by AI. A lot of those messages I didn't have to write because AI used the knowledge base that I gave it to come up with all the conversation, right? I didn't have to tell it what to say. I just created a knowledge base and I gave it some examples of how I wanted it to interact and some goals to achieve on a call or on an interaction. Okay. So basically, you just instruct the AI how to handle stuff and it'll handle it. So if you notice, what I also did was I didn't say anything about Wayne Wallace. Okay. It didn't say Wayne Wallace is going to call you because my goal here is to create a McDonald's and then franchise the McDonald's, right? So once I've proven this system works, which I've kind of already done, right? Now other Legal Shield people can license my system from me. And when I'm a Go High Level agency, then I can just make a snapshot of my whole system and deliver it to them. Okay. And that's what I'll do. So, yeah, this is beautiful. Like I love this. This is how every business should be scaling their business. So, I don't see any chat questions here, but yeah, um, there's so much you can do with this. You can create membership websites. Um, you can host videos, host webinars, create websites, create funnels, create landing pages. You can do pretty much anything you want with it, including making outbound calls. I haven't even looked into that yet, but that's certainly something that I will be looking into because one of my goals, as I said, on the surface here, if we go to the main page, is to reach out to business owners. So just like in my day job, working with Eric Lofholm International, I do outbound phone calls and I manually do that. Well, I want to have my system automatically doing that, right? So it can call on different types of business owners and try and set appointments for me. Okay. And then handle all the back end stuff as well. So, I don't care what kind of business you have, I can help you automate it. And it's an investment. You know, you got to be ready to, jump in and kind of go through the pain of setting it up because it's not just an out of the box solution, right? It's a custom solution specifically for your business. So what I recommend you do is start keeping a log, right? So let me show you my logging system. So this is just a plain old text editor here. And I created a system with AI to create a daily logging system. So it's kind of like my own tracking system. So I started back in August and I've got a text file for every single day. And this is today's text file. So I can say here, walked 3,000 steps. Okay. I can also say here, let me put an X in here. I can also say, did um, Facebook Live to show Apache Business, if I could spell, Apache Business Solution, right? And then while I was on my walk, I had some ideas. So I'm going to say, create teaser videos for attorneys because I want to reach out to my 1,000 attorneys that I have and offer them video services. I also, what else did I come up with? Okay. Um, uh, create offer for uh, Google My Business slash website SEO and updates. Okay. So I'm also going to create an offer to update their Google business profiles, their website SEO, and any other website updates that they need done. So those are two offers that I want to create to send out to attorneys. Okay. And this will be for any business owners, including attorneys slash law firms. Okay. So this is what I do with my daily log. And it's just a simple text file. It's actually a .md file, which stands for Markdown. So a Markdown file is a special kind of text file. It's kind of like an HTML file in that if you let's see, I don't think this, yeah, this program doesn't show it in Markdown. But if I was to open this file in a Markdown viewer, then it would format it real pretty, right? It wouldn't look like text. It would look more like Word, right? But I love text files, and I highly recommend that people use text files as opposed to Word or, some other word processing program, because text files are an open format. There's no changing it. Like, they're going to be open forever, right? Programs like Word or Google Documents or whatever, or Open Office, well, Open Office is a little bit better. Um, so a text file is a text file is a text file. So in the age of automation that we live in, it's better to have all of your data in a text file, not in some proprietary format. Because if it's in a proprietary format, then you're kind of stuck, right? You got handcuffs on you, and you're bound to that system that created that proprietary format. Like PDFs, that's Adobe's format. And you can't look at a PDF without an Adobe Reader, right? Well, a text file, you can open it in Notepad, or you can open it in Sublime, like I use. I use Sublime. This is Sublime Text. It's an editor mainly designed for programmers, but I just love it. So I use it for everything. So I have a knowledge base over here of all the stuff that I do every day. So if I want to say, who did I talk to on November 11th, right? I can go in here to my November 11th report, and I can scroll down and I can see all the different things that I did that day. So like right here, I can see that I reached out. Uh, I can even change it. I can modify it. I can say did reach out to Legal Shield prospects, right? So I know now that I reached out to about 175 people on this day, because the day is part of the timestamp right up here, right? And the file name is named this day. And then anybody I connect with on LinkedIn or Alignable or whatever, I've got their link right here. So if I want to say, oh, I remember talking to this Jamia person, right? Let me go follow up, right? So now I can go follow up, and I'd have to sign in into Alignable. Um, but you get the idea. So yeah, I can always look back and see, what kind of activity I took on whatever day. Then I can also use AI to query all those text files, because with AI, you can feed it information. Uh, and the information I have is a bunch of text files. So it can easily read that, and they're all in a structured format. And AI loves good structure because it can analyze the structure and it can kind of figure it out, right? So the better the structure, the better um, the identification. Like here, this wouldn't really be a note. This would be a to-do list. So I can put market. Let me just put it after it. So I can put to do marketing ideas, right? And I can just kind of invent my system on the fly. I don't have to define it first and then implement it. I can just kind of say, oh, okay, every time I put to do marketing ideas, then I'll be able to search that, right? So let's just say I want to look at all the notes that I've created. So if I go in here and I do a Control Shift F, I can say, um, search my knowledge base for notes. So now it's giving me a search result of all the places I have the word hashtag notes. And then I can just go jump around and find out, the one I'm looking for, right? So the more organized you are with your structure, the better you're going to be able to search it. So I highly recommend people set up something like this. And if you want to set up something like this, then let me know. I can I can help you do that. And this is going to lead nicely into automation for your business. So what you want to do is you want to start outlining your business process. Okay. So you want to say, um, step one, step one, uh, get lead, right? Well, where do you get the leads from? You may currently go to trade shows, or you may have a website form, or you may get a referral, if I could spell. You may have a referral partner. You may do cold calls, right?
This is a reminder. Water.
Thanks. So I have my AI assistant telling me to
This
drink
is a
water.
reminder. Water.
On the hour.
This is a reminder. Post on social media.
Got to post on social media too. So
This is a reminder. Post on social media.
thanks, Siri. I mean, Alexa, I got it. Thank you. No more reminders.
All right. Great day.
So,
This is
Alexa, stop.
a reminder.
Alexa, stop. No more reminders. See, AI is great. It can remind you about stuff. So, yeah, so you want to start outlining your process. So this is step two. Maybe step two is I have to send leads and email, right? And maybe step three is call leads, right? So whatever your business process is, you want to map out your business process. Then when we get together, I can say, oh, yeah, we can automate this, we can automate that. So we can automate the step one to step two to step three. We can automate all that. Okay. But you can't automate it until you have your process nailed down. And you may think you have it nailed down right now, but you don't. I guarantee it. Right? Because people are flying in their business, they're just doing stuff. They don't have any SOPs, right? So, you got to have SOPs, standard operating procedures. Procedures, right? So you got to have your standard operating procedures. And if you have your standard operating procedures, then we can automate them. So, um, if you're interested in this, get a hold of me. Would love to work with you and help you automate your procedures. And I'm automating my business every day. Like every day I find new ways to tweak it or, systemize it or whatever. So I'm doing outreach right now while I'm doing this um, call with you, this Zoom with you. So that's about it. Just wanted to kind of give a little demo and talk about what I can do for you. And I guarantee that whatever price you pay me, whatever painful process you have to go through to look at your business systems and your processes and your create your SOPs, once your business is automated, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, Wayne, I love this. This is this is better than sourdough bread with butter, honey butter, right?" You're gonna absolutely love it. So get in touch with me. I don't have any standard pricing packages or anything like that. We got to talk about it. So go to Apache Business Solutions and click on schedule a consultation. Okay. And we can talk or message me or call me, whatever way you want to get a hold of me. But if you go to Apache Business Solutions and schedule a consultation, then you'll be in the proper place because we have to schedule a consultation and that's the proper place to do it. So have a great day. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving and day off. Black Friday. Oh, before I go, let me show you my Black Friday special. So, so this is another one of my websites, acephotoandvideo.com. And like I said, I have all these attorneys. I have, I have, I had over 1,000 attorneys and I've emailed all of them. And of course, I got some bounced emails. I got some stops to stop emailing me. And I did all that manually. I didn't do it with automation. But now I have a clean list, right? Because I've taken all those stops and bounces out of my email list. So now I have a clean list of attorneys. So when I go back and I create my Google My Business and web SEO update offer, then I can send it out to all those attorneys. And then when I create my teaser videos for attorneys, then I can send it out to all those attorneys. And then at that point, I can start automating, right? But you really got to be clear on what you're offering before you automate because it takes time to implement it and you don't want to be changing it all the time, right? So it's got to be kind of a standard thing that you do. So with Legal Shield, it's real easy. Like, do you want to start a home-based business? Yes. Watch this video. Have you watched the video? Yes. Okay. Schedule a call with me. Like, pretty clear. 1, 2, 3, right? So you want to have a pretty clear business process or pipeline or whatever you want to call it. Um, so, um, yeah, um, come up with your business process and we can automate it. But some things you need to do manually first, either to clean the list or to get a feel for the business process and how people are responding, right? Maybe you test different messages. So I'll show you the message that I sent out. So here is all the emails that I sent out for my Black Friday offer. So I could not personalize all my emails because I didn't have names of all the attorneys. I just had emails, and I didn't want to use the wrong name, so I just said, "Hi, attorney law firm," and then I created my special, and then I sent it. And this is a landing page that I created that is for my Black Friday special for headshots. So it's a 20% off Black Friday offer that they have to book by November 30th. And they can do that right here with the Claim Your Black Friday special. And it just goes right to my Stripe account. So none of this is automated, but this is all created by me. It's all, you know, just standard web stuff. Okay. And you'll also notice down here in the bottom, let me do it this way. So you'll notice down in the bottom right hand corner, there's a chat customer support. So I could type in, "Hey, I am interested in the Black Friday deal." I can say, "Hello, thanks for visiting," right? So now I can do a live chat. Now, this is not AI, this is just a traditional chatbot. Okay. So if you need something like that implemented for your website, then I can help you implement that. So all kinds of cool stuff I can help you do. You just got to reach out and let me know. So, yeah, you got to create an offer. We can create a landing page. We can create all the marketing messages, and I can show you how to partially automate things or fully automate things. It's really just up to you and how much time and effort you want to put into it. So get in touch with me, and let me go back to the Facebook and see if anyone has any comments. Nope, no comments. So if you're watching on the replay, then drop me a comment down below so I know that you watched. All right. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend.